Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my show. It's intellectual. 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 Welcome to it's intellectual. Welcome to my show. It's intellectual. Welcome to my ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me tonight. I'm QB. And welcome to my show. It's intellectual. Yeah. All right, everybody. All right. Yes, indeed. Welcome back. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you for joining me today. I am QB. And welcome to another episode of Intellectual Ignorance. The type of place where intellect and ignorance get together, vibe, have a drink, listen to some good music, then run off somewhere and do something stupid. Like have unprotected sex. I can't say that right, but I got a big tongue or something like that. But anyway, that means the show is raw dog. I'm gonna say what I feel, and I feel what I say. So you got to feel that. You feel me? Alright. And for today's topic of discussion, I'm going to be talking about patience and why I hate having patience. Yes, indeed, I hate it. And I want to talk about it a little bit. And maybe some of you guys can relate to me. Maybe not. But I'm going to get it off my chest anyway. And also, I'm going to talk about, what's been happening around the country with the news and everything. Of course, try to keep you guys up to date, up to speed. What's going on around this glorious land of ours called the United States of America. And of course, as the show moves on, I'm going to be dropping some banging music, because that's what this show is all about, really. I just want to talk a little shit and play some music, man, for my truck drivers and the late night shift people. Hopefully I'm entertaining enough for you guys to listen to make your day go by. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of music today, I'm from Jersey, so I have to represent. Today is just gonna be all house music today, man. I'm dropping house music. Shout out to Chicago. Shout out to Frankie Knuckles. Shout out to house music, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a Chicago thing. They started it, but New Jersey, we picked it up and we adopted it as our own. We love house music, and I'm gonna represent today with some house music. You know what I'm saying? But first, before I get into all that, I gotta talk about what's been going on in my little life. In my little life of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little life of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little life of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Yeah, so anyway, man, I haven't been on in a couple of weeks. I haven't really been feeling it. You know, I have to really feel it to get on here and get on the mic and express my feelings, you know. But some things have changed. Like I got a new job. I left my old job. Me and the owner, we got into a little, you know, a disagreement, and it was really time to go. I was tired of working at the place. I was tired of the mistreatment and the little underhand disrespect, you know. And I've been very patient. I've been there for 2 years. I've been very patient, and I've been dealing with the bullshit from the first day I got there. You know what I'm saying? But that's over with. Got a new job that makes way more money. Way better people. Well, for the most part. You know. And I'm doing my thing. It looked like I'm going to be there for a while. There's nothing like the other place I was working at. You know. But one thing that is almost similar to my old job is these little 5-footers, man. These little guala 5-footers, man. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these little motherfuckers, man. Oh my God. But I really don't pay these motherfuckers no attention, really. Because the way I feel, and it might be fucked up that I feel this way. Let me turn this down just a little bit more, because this shit is bumping right now. And I feel like I'm doing a lot of yelling instead of talking. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, you know, I don't really pay no attention to these guys. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, I just feel like, you know, you guys, they come way over to another country. Did all that work, whatever they had to do to get over to this country just to work in the fucking kitchen. Just to wash dishes and chop up vegetables and fruit and cook in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Something that you probably could have done. Like, if you couldn't have done that shit back in your homeland, then I really don't have nothing to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't, like, you know, they say they little slick shit in Spanish, I guess, talking Spanish when they around you, but I don't give a fuck, because you came way over here just to talk shit about other people. And let me tell y'all something. These motherfuckers are not the hardest working motherfuckers in the land. That's a fucking lie. I work with these little 5-footers for years now. These are some lazy, complaining motherfuckers, man. They could be some real hoes, man. You know what I'm saying? They act just as hoish as the motherfucking girls be acting, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. You know, but like I said, I don't pay them no mind, because you over here, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You had to come way over here just to motherfucking work in the kitchen. You know, so I really don't pay that shit no mind. You know, you could have stayed the fuck home and did that. At least I think so. And if you couldn't, then shame on you that you couldn't at least do something. You come way over to another country just to clean toilets and shit. Like, come on, man. Now, I'm not saying nothing wrong with it, but don't try to act like black Americans. Don't be turning your nose up at us, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. I don't like, you know. I just don't pay them no mind, man. I'm just telling y'all that's how I look at it. Like, nigga, y'all came way over here to wash dishes, bro, and take out the trash, bro. Like, nigga, please, man, stop. You know what I'm saying? You can do that in your own country. Picture me going way to Mexico or Guatemala just to wash dishes and take out the trash. Get the fuck out of here. And then, no, not only that, just go over there just to wash dishes and take out the trash, but then look at the Mexicans like I'm better than them. Like, I'm supposed to be over here doing better than you, and I'm mad because I'm over here taking out the trash and washing dishes. That's how I be. They really be upset because it's like, how this negrito's better than me. I'm better than these negritos. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck I'm lower than him on the totem pole? You know what I'm saying? That's how they feel, bro. I'm telling you. I be around these people. They feel like they're more privileged, like, nigga. And like I said, they ain't the hardest working motherfuckers. Trust me. They over here getting motherfucking food stamps, all types of Medicaid. These hoes ain't working. Some of them are. Some of them are. A lot of the times the men make the motherfucking women work. But for the most part, them motherfucking women don't want to work. Them bitches be miserable than the motherfucker at work, bro. Trust me. They be miserable as hell. They don't be wanting to work. Them bitches want to lay up and do nothing and get that government assistance that they heard about over in their country. That's why they came up over this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's just a little bit. That's just a little thought of mine, you know, what I've been going through with these little 5-footers, man. But like I said, I don't pay no attention for the most part. I, you know, just get up out my way, keep it pushing, man. But to say what you got to say over there, I'm here to get this paper, man. I ain't worried about y'all niggas. I'm quite sure I make more money than all of y'all in that motherfucker. So I don't be tripping. But shout out to the 5-footers though, man. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. See, in about another 10, 20 years, you're gonna start seeing some little black and Guatemalan motherfuckers around here, yo. Somebody tell them little Guatemalan men, but niggas gonna start fucking y'all hoes, man. I'm letting y'all know right now. It's gonna happen. I could try to keep it close and tight, but I'm trying to tell you. They gonna be in school with the little negritos. Gonna be going to school with them, and them niggas gonna be, by the time they in grade school now, but by the time the motherfuckers hit junior high school, watch what I tell you. Niggas gonna be fucking them hoes. I'm just letting y'all know. Little Guatemalan men, little Mexican men that's over here, letting y'all know. Niggas gonna be fucking y'all hoes, man. I'm just gonna put it out there right now, so it won't surprise y'all in the future. But anyway, shout out to y'all, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, and then I'm almost done with my little project. I gotta build me a table. Get my little project going, man. Y'all see what it's coming. It's coming, boy. Woo, it's so close. I can't wait. Man. Y'all see it. It's almost done. I'm almost there. Almost there, man. I can't wait to show y'all, man. Anyway, other than that, man, you know what I really want to do. I want to get into some music, man. But when we come back, we're going to get into some news. And like I said, this is house music, man. I'm from Jersey, so this is how we gonna represent. You know what I'm saying? Stand the fuck up. I'll be back after these messages, like I'm on TV and shit. Fuck out of here. lock it up on y'all niggas up in here. Let me have to lock it up on y'all. I know what this is. You can feel it, it's coming in. You can feel it.
House music. Gotta have house.
body. Rock your body. Yeah, that's that house music, man. Shout out to Jersey, man. I know the clubs, man. I remember back in the day, man, they used to be cracking with the house music, man. They still listen to house music out in Jersey, too. Listen, don't get it fucked up. You know, house music, we all know it come from disco, and the LGBTQ pretty much started it. But some way, somehow, the thugs got a hold of it. And it was in the streets. And niggas used to be at the club dancing to house music. Then after the club, they will rob your motherfucking ass. Don't get it fucked up. Out here in Jersey, nigga. It's real. I'm in Florida, though. So I'm just letting you know about Jersey. Anyway, right now I want to get into some news that's been going on around the country. So first I'm going to start off with Starbucks, man. This is from where I get this from? CNBC. So the ex-Starbucks manager was awarded $25.6 million in a suit over firing after 2018 arrest of 2 black men. So I don't know if y'all remember that back in 2018, the Starbucks in Philadelphia, the manager, which was a white woman, she called the police on these 2 black men that were sitting in Starbucks. I guess they was waiting for one was waiting for the other, or I don't know. They was doing something. I guess they was sitting there in Starbucks, and the lady just out of nowhere called the police. Got suspicious and called the police and got the men arrested and all that, and she got fired. Well, in 2023, she had to let Starbucks know and those 2 black men know that I am a white woman. And you can't just do me the way you want to do me in this country called America. And she sued Starbucks and got $25.6 million. Now let me read a little bit of the story. It says the jurors in federal court have awarded $25.6 million to a former Starbucks regional manager who alleged that she and other white employees were unfairly punished after high-profile arrest of 2 black men at a Philadelphia location in 2018. Shannon Phillips won $600,000 in compensatory damages and $25 million in punitive damages on Monday after a jury in New Jersey found that race was a determinative factor in Phillips' firing in violation of federal and state anti-discrimination. Damn, she flipped the script on their ass. She supposedly got fired for being racist, and she flipped the script and sued Starbucks for being racist. That's why she got fired. Man, that shit is crazy, man. Hey, man, it's a white man's world, man. She got fired for racism, then flipped it and sued for racism and got way more money than she would have got if she would have stayed there. Wow. Now, will she get 25.6? Of course not. You know, the lawyers, they happy right now. They celebrating. A lot of meth and coke is getting passed around. It's on and popping, boy. And this that's crazy. Let me tell you. Let me take it back to April 2018, right? So in April 2018, a Philadelphia store manager called the police on 2 black men who were sitting in a coffee shop without ordering anything. Phillips, then regional manager of the operations in Philadelphia, Southern New Jersey, and elsewhere, was not involved with arrests. However, she said she was ordered to put a white manager who also wasn't involved on administrative leave for reasons she knew were false, according to her lawsuit. Phillips said she was fired less than a month later after objecting to the manager being placed on leave amid the uproar, according to so she wasn't the one that caused it. It was another manager, but she got fired because she didn't fire the wow. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know what? That's crazy. I have to look up the rest. It's a long article, but I just wanted to go over that. I wanted to, tell you guys about that because that was interesting, man. Because that was a crazy twist. Crazy twist. So yeah, she should have. Yeah, that's crazy. So she stood by her. She stood by her co-worker, and she got fired for it. Oh, I know she gonna break that co-worker off some paper. I bet you she gonna break her off. She gonna break her off. She better break her off because it wasn't for her, she wouldn't get that 25 mil. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't have got that 25 mil. So, wow, that's crazy. In other news, we're gonna go up to what else I have? So, this is a cop in Mississippi. He was a sergeant. You know, he was it said Mississippi police officer who shot 11-year-old boy suspended without pay. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened down in Mississippi. Let me give you the article. Jackson, Mississippi. A Mississippi police officer who shot and wounded an unarmed 11-year-old black boy in a child's home has been suspended without pay, a city official said Tuesday. The Indianola Board of Aldermen voted Monday night to immediately stop paying Sergeant Gray Capers. Board member Marvin Elder said Tuesday. Capers, who was black, had previously been suspended with pay. According to Carlos Moore, the attorney representing the family of the boy. What's his name? I don't know, man. Adarian Murray. I don't know this little boy name. I can't pronounce it. Adarian Murray. Jesus, man. I thought Laquan was bad. Anyway, Moore said the family is still pushing to get Capers fired. He needs to be terminated and he needs to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, Moore said. Adarian Murray was hospitalized for 5 days with a collapsed lung, lacerated liver, and fractured ribs after Capers shot him in the chest, May 20th, Moore said. Damn! The Mississippi Bureau of Investigations is examining the case, as is customary with shooting involving law. Boy, these goddamn boy, I'm blind in the motherfucker. Okay, it's black. Y'all should see me up here squinting, as is custom. You know what? Anyway, he shot the 11-year-old boy. I'm trying to read this shit. It's blurry. My glasses are going in and out. See, I got my reading glasses on, but I'm looking at the computer screen, and the computer screen is far enough where my glasses can't focus on the goddamn words. So I'm trying to move up and look at the words and shit. You know what? Damn this shit, man. Anyway, I ain't reading the screen. I'm just gonna go off my head. Damn all that. Anyway, it was a black officer, man, shot this 11-year-old boy, man. So what happened was, I guess the mother, she had other kids. So I guess one of the baby daddies came to the house late night, I guess causing some shit. You know what I'm saying? Causing some trouble. And she told the 11-year-old boy to call the police. So I guess he called the police. When the police came, you know what happened. They panicked, told everybody to come out with their hands up. The little boy came around the corner with nothing in his hand, and the dude just shot him in his chest, man. Sucker shit. You know, we got cowards on the police force, man. I mean, you got motherfucking vests on, man. Jesus Christ, these motherfuckers just going shooting and shit, man. Now what we gonna say about that? What we gonna say about that? I'm talking about the black folks. What we gonna say about that, man? Well, I'll tell you, man, these police officers, man, come on, man. Jesus Christ, man. I know people make mistakes, but come on, man. Well, come on, man. That don't make no sense, man. Anyway, moving right along, man. Out here in Florida, man, up in Orlando, you know, in Disney, It was some protests, people out there protesting at Disney with Nazi flags and Ron DeSantis flags out there, man. Crazy as fuck, man. Florida is fucking nuts, y'all. The weather, I love the weather. That's why I like it down here. I love the weather, but it is fucking nuts in Florida, man. It is so nuts, man. At Disney, see, but they go to Disney World with kids and shit. See, they go where kids are, and see what I'm saying, man. These people always target women, children, and the elderly. They always go after the weak targets, man. Why would the fuck you go to Disney World to protest with Nazi flags? If you that hard body, take your ass to the goddamn projects where them niggas got it for you at. Go protest out there. That's who you got a problem with. Why the fuck you going to Disney where you got kids, you got families at? Protesting, that's some sucker ass shit. That's weak shit right there. Sucker shit. Come on, man. Only in Florida, man. I'm telling you, man. Look, I just like the lady shot the girl out there in Ocala, Florida. But the girl, you know, she shouldn't have went to the lady door anyway, man. You don't play with these people like that, man. You don't play with these folks like that, man. When they fucking with your kids, that means they want it. When these white folks, these racist ass white folks, when they fucking with your kids, that means they want it. It's nothing. There's nothing to talk about. Once they target your kids, there's nothing to talk about. You know. Nothing at all. That's crazy, man. Florida, man. Florida buck wild, yo. You gotta be on your P's and Q's out this motherfucker, man. And last but not least, Azalea Banks, man. You know, Azalea Banks is getting a lot of backlash because she made a comment about DC Young Fly's children's mom, his lady, Jackie O, saying that her death was karma. Now, you know, she getting a lot of backlash for it. And this stems from, you know, Azalea Banks was on and if you don't know who Azalea Banks is, she's a rapper. I really don't know who she is, but I know she's a rapper. I really never heard none of her music, I don't think, and you know, that's neither here nor there. But anyway, she was on Wildin' Out, and I guess she kept poking at DC Young Fly on Wildin' Out. This is the story that I'm hearing, and DC Young Fly roasted her to the point where she started crying. And then when as the story goes, DC Young Fly went to apologize to her and console her, and she told them she had spit on him. And I think, you know, that's how that started. And I guess because of that incident, she's saying that the woman's dying is karma. You know? Maybe that's how she feel, man. A lot of people was getting at her, a lot of people mad at her, but you know, me, I say, man, hey, the clapback is real, man. I mean, there's such things as enemies out here, man. You can't tell that woman how to express herself towards that man and his family. You know, is it wrong morally? Yeah. It's probably fucked up to people who on DC Young Fly's side, his friends and everything. But maybe to her friends, they like, fuck it. It is what it is. They probably don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? She getting backlash, but you gotta understand, it's real enemies out this motherfucker, man. When you an enemy, man, motherfuckers feel that way about their enemies, man. She feel like he's an enemy. Maybe he don't feel that way about her, but she feel that way about him, and that's just a fucked up reality, man. And maybe that's how she feel. I don't know what to say, man. I can't say whether it's good or bad either way, man. I'm not that woman, and I'm not those people, man. But hey, man, just like when, you know, when everybody's getting on them women who was going in on Kevin Samuels when he died, man. Hey, those his enemy. Can't tell an enemy how to feel about the person that they don't like or they hate. That's rough, man. It's fucked up, but it's real shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much it. What I got as far as the news go. You know what I'm saying? You know what I want to do though? I want to get back into this music. Let me see what I got on my players list next. Oh, yeah, that's right. So we're gonna keep the club thing going, the house music thing going. I said the club thing. We're gonna keep going with the house music, and I'm lagging a little bit because I should have had this queued up already. But don't worry about it, because I got you. Just hang in there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, did any of y'all hear about you know, I watched the 5150 show with Corey Holcomb, and he said that he wished his baby mama died. His daughter's mother, he wished she died, and he got a little backlash for it. But I mean, be honest with you, man, a lot of us feel that goddamn way, man. I ain't gonna say I feel that way, but I wouldn't. My life wouldn't be over if something was to happen to both of them motherfuckers. I wouldn't, you know, I feel for my kids. That's about it. But me personally, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I probably feel like he feel. But anyway, let's get into this house music, man. Let's go ahead and get into the Jungle Brothers, man.
Check this out.
Girl, I'll house you.
Yeah.
Girl, I'll house you.
Yeah.
Girl, I'll house you. You in my hut now. My hut. Girl, I'll house you. Girl, I'll house you. Girl, I'll house you. You in my hut now. When you're in my hut, you know what's up. Let your mind be free. Relax your body. Jump, jump. A little higher. Jump, jump until you get tired. House your body. House your body. House your body to the base. House it all over the place. So don't let nobody get in your way. Tonight's your night, today's your day. Africa will steer you wrong.
Say what?
House music all night long.
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 I house you.
Don't you know?
I house you.
Don't you know that?
I house you. You in my hut now.
Don't you know that?
I house you.
Don't you know?
Be real.
I house you.
Yo.
I house you. You in my hut now.
Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out.
Girl, I see you. Do what you do. Go on, girl, and act the fool. There's no need to play it cool. Everybody shake your body.
We got to make this a real house party.
Come on, and stick with me. I'll keep things the way they should be. Keep your house until you sweat, cause you ain't seen nothing yet. House is food and you need it. If I feed it, you should eat it. Say house your body, house your body. Say house your body, house your body. You know my G won't steer you wrong. House music all night long.
Say what?
House music all night long. House music all night long. House music all night long.
Yeah. I'll house you.
Yeah,
I'll house
then
you.
do that.
I'll house you.
Yeah.
You in my hut now.
I understand. You can do that.
I'll house you.
Word. Yeah.
I'll house you. I'll house you.
Yeah.
You in my hut now. Sweet daddy, break it on down. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, girl.
Yeah.
It's time.
Yeah.
Come on, girl.
The mighty
Get loose.
Here we go. Round and round and round and round and round and hear the house music steady, steady pounding. Feel the energy rush up to your face. Feel the vibe, feel the vibe, feel the bass. Come on.
Check this out. Check this out. Check this out.
This is a blank formatted diskette. 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 This is a blank. This is a blank. This is a blank. This is a blank. This is a blank formatted diskette. This is a blank. This is a blank. This is a blank. This is a blank. This is a blank formatted diskette. This is a blank formatted diskette. This is a blank formatted diskette. This is a blank. This is a blank. This is a blank. This is a blank. This is a blank formatted diskette.
Check this out. black. Too strong. Check this out.
This is a blank one out of this text. This is a blank one out of this text. This is a blank, this is a blank, this is a blank, this is a blank, this is a blank one out of this text. This is a blank one out of this text. This is a blank one out of this text.
Give me body, body.
This is a blank one out of this text.
Give me body. Welcome into my queendom. Come one, come all. When it comes to lyrics, I bring them. In spring, I sing and fall. I call out to all the ones who had a hard day. I prepared a place on my dance floor. The time is now for you to party. I thought it would be a good chance for you to move. House music always soothes, so get with the flow, let's go. Yo, can you rock to a house group tempo? If so, then shall we let the games begin? We're better up position, can you be in? I'm on fire, the flame's too hot to douse. The pool is open, come into my house. Don't make me wait, come into my house. Give me body, don't make me wait, come into my house. Give me body. Here's a dance step from Alan Kika, bass and treble flow through the speakers, ride the rhythm. I know it's gonna reach you, I'm the queen, Latifah. Now it's time to run through it. 45 King, yeah, baby. Do it, yeah, there you go. I told you could do it. Now did you enjoy it? I do it. Dance to the beat of the drum. Give me some with the flavor unit. I come to say ride the groove line. Don't swing the pipe bomb. Listen to the smooth line. Throw away the white line. It's a house party I'm hosting. Come and rock with the one who's chosen. He can't turn me inside out. For those who dare to come into my house. Don't make me wait. Come into my house. Give me body. Don't make me wait. Come into my house. Give me body. It's a new fusion I'm using. You ask what is it I'm doing? Hip hop house, hip hop jazz. With a little pizzazz from the queen of royal badness. Remember me from Wrath of My Madness? It's my rap that rocks this party. I'ma hijack and jack your body. This is not an erotic interlude. Keep in mind I move multitudes. The Asiatic black woman, hardcore beat drumming. It's hard to keep a good woman down, so I keep coming. Blow for blow, I take and I give some. Still I rise and I symbolize wisdom. I hope the lyrical display has you aroused. It's an open invitation. Come into my house. Don't make me wait. Come into my house. Give me body. Don't make me wait. Come into my house. I want you to give me body. Don't make me wait. Come into my house. I know you're there. Give me body. Don't make me wait. Come into my house. All the ones on the dance floor. Give me body.
Now, what if it was all work and no play? Once a year, you get one take. Two check for just 12 hours. There be no such thing as wallflowers. People crowd from miles around to hear a sound not often found. Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, all of the rest. Different styles for all kinds of dress. Some wear shoes and some wear sneaks. Bike is short for the big butt freaks. Uptown kids house and all of the steps. Come on, girl, there's no time to flex. Get on the floor till your feet get sore. Soaking wet as the sweat starts to pour. On the ground as you start to shake. Come on, girl, cause it's not too late. Just
move, jump, jack, your body, move, jump, jack, your body, move, jump, jack, your body, move, move.
now, how many times you took for granted when the beat was slamming like Janet Jackson? It called for affirmative action. No time for maxing, just taxing. Get off the wall, let the beat press on. To the dawn, blow the roof off the barn. Shake it till the wall start to sway. Now stomp your troubles away. Stomp! Stomp! Stomp!
Move, jump, jack, your body, stomp. 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 Move, jump, jack, your body.
Play a little game of Simon Says. Simon Says, shake your head. Move your body to the rhythm like so. When I say jet, let's go. Now girls in the front, I want you to jack. Fellas in the back, I want you to clap. At the same time, stomp your feet. And just take your steps to the beat. I know you're hot.
jack, your body move, jump jack, your body move, your body.
Now fellas, get ready to let the dogs loose. Get ready to let the dogs loose. Get ready to let the dogs loose. Yo fellas, let the dogs loose.
And I'm gonna start out first by telling you this. You cannot solve a problem. You can solve no problems on this earth unless you first of all understand the history of the problem. The first thing you do as a doctor, when a patient comes into your office, say, what is the history of the problem? Is it peculiar to your family or to your group or to your race? And so we're gonna start out this morning trying to go after this, trying to understand black folks' problem in this society. You're black, and we gotta go back to the history of it so you fully understand the nature of the problem. You have been misled and bamboozled in this country now for all these years into what the problems are. You have not heard the real problems in this country as it pertains to race. You're gonna hear it today if you say and don't walk out and get mad and get angry and say he's talking about boo-boo. Here's the problem, that historically in this society, black folk have not moved one iota than where they were in 1860 on the eve of the Civil War. In a comparative proportional term, black people are exactly where they were on the eve of the Civil War. And the eve of the Civil War, at that particular time, we had approximately 300,000 black people that were free in this country, or quasi-free, having come out of slavery. And that was out of 5 million black folk. And that 300,000 black people had mysteriously and miraculously accomplished and acquired one half of 1% of this nation's wealth. Now here you are 150 years later, and black people still only have and own 1/2 of 1% of the nation's wealth after 150 years. Also on the Civil War, eve 1860, we had black people right all over the country. That 300,000 spread out, that was so been quasi-free. I looked at the employment rolls. Almost 100% of all those blacks were working in someone's house, someone's plantation, enriching and providing comfort for them. Here we are, 150 years later. 67% to 69% of all black people in America are working in some level of government. Another 26 or so percent of that, 27% is working in white corporations. Only 2% of the blacks in America are working in their own community for their own people. The unemployment rate in America for black folk is over 50%. When you hear them talking about the unemployment rate in America, they're talking about two things: those individuals who are looking for jobs or those who are collecting unemployment compensation. We have an institutionalized bunch of blacks in America that are no longer in the workforce. That's why 5 years ago, when Obama was running for office, they were talking about the unemployment rate in America for 16%. At that time, the national unemployment rate for black folk was 35%. It was 48% in Detroit, Michigan, 48% in Baltimore, 49% in Pittsburgh, 52% in New York, 88% for black youth. Now, what does that mean for you in terms? There's only 3 things that any given individual can do to earn a living in our society. They either work up here and have a business, or they have a job. They don't have that, they must move down to the second level. When you move down to the second level, you must go on welfare or food stamps or some kind of public assistance. If conservatives come along and knock you off of that, you must go to the third level. You must steal, go into crime. Every individual must either work, go on welfare, or steal, an elaboration, a combination of sophisticated.
Yes, indeed, I'm back. And that was our one of our grandmaster teachers, Dr. Claude Anderson, breaking that economic game down, breaking down the history of foundational Black Americans and our trials and tribulations. And speaking on that, I want to talk about the importance of teaching our kids our history, our Black history. Let me give you a little something. So, this is a definition for the importance of studying history. So, studying history helps us understand how events in the past made things the way they are today. With lessons from the past, we not only learn about ourselves and how we came to be, but also develop the ability to avoid mistakes and create better paths for our societies. And that's the definition of why it is important for us to teach our kids our history, our foundational Black American history. As you know, pretty much around the country, in the history books, excuse me, the history books in schools, they are changing. They have changed. They're trying to take our history, Black history, foundational Black American history, out of the history books in the schools. So when also even here in Florida, as you know, it was big news out here when Ron DeSantis took African American studies out of the schools here in Florida. And me, personally, I feel no way about it. I'm fine with that because I'm better off, and my children are better off with me teaching them the history and giving them books to read and teaching them about our grandmaster teachers from our ancestors from back in the day who fought for us to get to where we are now. And you don't want, I advise everybody to teach their children their history and their culture because you don't want to be erased, man. Because if they erase your history, man, then that means they could do what they want to you. When I say they, I mean like the powers to be, whether it's white supremacy or whatever you want to call it. A lot of people call it white supremacy. I pretty much agree with that term. But all empires, all empires, when one empire conquer another empire, they usually take their history and erase it. Fortunately, our history wasn't completely erased. Matter of fact, our history is probably the brunt of American history. It's not taught in schools. They only teach us a little bit, but that's why I say it's important for us to teach our own kids. We can teach our own kids. We don't really need the schools to teach our kids our history, But yeah, you gotta teach these kids because if they don't know anything about their past, man, their future, they're gonna be messed up, man, because in their minds they're gonna be whoever society tells them to be or want them to be. So if society considers these guys a thug and gangsters and all that, and they were slaves, they went from slaves to the gangsters, then that's what the kids are gonna believe in the future, the Black kids, and they're gonna keep destroying themselves. They're gonna keep destroying themselves if you don't teach them who they are and where they come from and how great they are and how great they can be and how great they will be. Teach them and get them on code, man. That's the first step. That's one of the first steps to getting on code as a Black people. That's one of the first steps of getting on code, man. Teaching your kids their history and where they come from, so that way they'll know what to do in the future. Why don't leave your kids out there stranded, not knowing which way to go and who to seek help from. You can teach them that they can help themselves, and if you teach them that history and they'll see the great things that we've done in the past, and they'll see the big void from the time we invented everything that you can name that black men in America to the big void that's going on to this day. You know, I want to say it stopped somewhere maybe in the 60s, 70s, as far as us inventing things and coming up with things. You know, I think it still goes on, but not as much as it used to, especially when we were enslaved and we had to make things. You know, we made everything when we were slaves, so it wasn't just picking cotton and tobacco. You know, so I just wanted to share that with you guys, man. And, you know, just wanted to let y'all know, man, teach your kids the history, man. Teach them about our freedom fighters and our inventors and our scholars, you know, and our pilots and our, you know, our war veterans, our war heroes. They got a right to know about that. They got a right to know about the Maroon Colony and the Seminoles. And they got the right to know about all the native people that were here before everybody else got here. They have a right to know about that. So I suggest that you start teaching and stop preaching. And now, I'm going to take a little break. You know, I'm going to go into my mix real quick. Let me see, I got it tuned up already. Let me see if I got it tuned up. When I come back, I'm going to get into the main topic. Why I hate being patient. I don't know, man. I got to talk about it when I come back, man, because I don't agree with this nonsense of being patient. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to this house music, though.
It's time for the percolator. 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 Percolator. It's time
love each other forever. They promise to love a lifetime. Funny thing, then they change their minds. They both go their separate ways. Love is just a memory, but a young heart doesn't stay sad long. Another love soon comes along. That's the way love is. That's the way love is. That's the way love is. Two people don't get along. Deep down in both have feelings very strong. They try hard to conceal it. Their hearts burn, cause they both know they can feel it. That's the way love is. That's the way love is. That's the way love is. Lovers leave without reason. Feelings change just like seasons. Love, nothing's for certain. There's no use in pretending what's behind the curtain.
Their lives again, their lives to pull us, 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 their lives again, their lives to pull us.
Yeah, that's where Pitbull got this from. But we know they Pitbull is the producer, but yeah.
Their lives again, their lives to pull us, their lives again, their lives to pull us, their lives again, their lives to pull us, their lives again, their lives to pull us. Their lives again, their lives to pull us, 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 their lives again, their lives to pull us. Place to learn, their life, it's up to you. Place to learn.
just ain't no use. I find myself back in time, 'cause you're still on my mind. I'm right back to you. I'm right back to you. I'm right back to you. Yeah. Everything I see reminds me of you. When I left, baby, I bit off more than I could chew. I searched the world all around. A better love can't be found. When I'm tired of my chase, I always see a smiling face. I've tried so hard to forget your embrace, but I can't find another any place. I've asked all my friends, what can I do? But the trail always leads right back to you. Right back to you. Right back to you. Yeah.
Ladies!
I always thought of you as someone I could talk to. 'Cause when times got rough, you were always there for me through thick and thin. I remember you would pray that you'd find someone someday. But we've already had something so deep, yeah. I'm tired of being friends. Oh, it takes one kiss for everything we know to change. When can our love begin? I'm tired of being friends. Yeah, it takes one kiss for change. You used to call me late just to see if I was okay, and you would go on and on about the same things every night, and I'd wake up once again with the phone still in my hand, just listening to you breathe. It sounds so good to me. Oh, baby, I'm tired of being friends. Yeah, it takes one kiss for everything we know to change. Oh, baby, I'm tired of being friends now, baby. It only takes one kiss for the love you're searching for.
Now let it ride. Let it
Once
ride.
here
Let it
all
ride.
the time, yeah.
That bass line.
When you finally see that you're the one for me, baby, let's fall in love,
Hey,
fall in
hey,
love,
hey, hey, hey. When can our love begin? I'm tired of being the friends. Hey, hey. That's what the hoes be saying to me. That's what they be saying to me. When can our love begin? Never, bitch. Forever, bitch. Woo. Love that club music, boy. That house music, man. That house music is popping, man. The house music is popping. I love it. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I go with that yes, indeed shit. Whatever. Anyway, I'm back. Hope you enjoyed the mix. I thought today's music had a lot of energy to it. That's how I like to play music that gives you a lot of energy. You know, so I hope you enjoyed it. It's that house music, man. Yes, indeed. But let's get into the topic of discussion. Yes, indeed. Let's get into it. Patience is why I hate being patient. You know what I'm saying? I hate being patient. Nothing irritates me more than being patient. You know, people say patience is a virtue. I get it, but I don't agree with it. You know, most people I know who says that patience is a virtue. These motherfuckers are broke, poor motherfuckers, struggling, working hard every day, motherfuckers. I never heard a rich person say be patient, man. I always hear rich people say, you know, go and get it. What are you waiting for? Go out there and get it. It's yours. Go grab it. Go get it. What are you waiting for? Time is running out. That's what I hear rich people say, man. All the poor people say patience is a virtue. You have to be patient. Now, mind you, I understand. For certain things you have to be patient for, like going to a certain location, maybe going to an appointment, or going to a, I don't know, some type of building or DMV or some shit like that. I understand you have to be patient like that, but as far as life and doing what you have to do for yourself, I don't see patience in that. It don't make sense. Because Father Time doesn't have patience with none of us. So what the fuck are we waiting for? What the fuck are we being patient for when Father Time is not patient at all? With Father Time, there's no ifs, ands, and buts. There's only one way Father Time is going, and that's forward. And he's going at the same pace, and he's not slowing down. He's keeping the same pace, and he's not moving backwards for you. So why should we be patient? Why should I be patient when Father Time is not patient? Hey man, look, I got to keep going. I got to keep going after it. I got to keep going to get it until I get it. 50 Cent said, get rich or die trying. That's the beauty of life, that you could keep trying until you get rich. And even when you get rich, you want to get richer. You know, just like in the James Bond movie when the dude said, I sleep when I die, which is so true. What the fuck are you waiting for? I hate that. You know, you gotta be patient. It'll come to you, man. Fuck that. I don't want it to come to me. I want to go get it. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. Even when I'm driving, you know, down here in southern Florida, in the Palm Beach, Broward, and Miami-Dade counties of southern Florida, you have a bunch of immigrants down here. Not just immigrants, illegal immigrants down here driving. There's so many people on the road, and so many people. Look, let me tell you something. Like, a lot of these immigrants, they can't read the signs. I done said this before, but damn it bothers me because I deal with it every day. And I just don't have patience to wait for these guys to drive. I'm in and out. To me, it looks like I'm driving. To them, it looks like I'm driving crazy. But to me, you guys are too goddamn slow. I don't have no patience for that shit. Why do a bunch of cars want to ride up on each other so close? It baffles me. I'm trying to get the fuck away from all of y'all so I don't get into no accident with y'all. Because to me, that's how accidents happen, when everybody all bunched up close and everybody's going the same speed limit. And I just don't have patience for it. I'm pushing motherfuckers out the way. I'm bullying. I got to get to where the fuck I got to go, because time waits for no man. And time isn't patient, so I'm not being patient. So for anybody who says, who tells me that I need to be patient, y'all be patient. I was gonna say something else, but I don't want to be or seem disrespectful, because I don't think I'll be disrespectful for what I was gonna say, but maybe to other people I will be. So on that note, I'm just gonna not say it at all. and just say that you guys be patient and I'ma keep going until I get where the fuck I got to get. Till the casket drop. What them gangsters say? What them gangsters be saying? It don't stop till the casket drop. It don't stop till the casket drop. God damn it. And that goes for life, period. And that goes for patience. And I'm gonna keep being impatient until the casket drop. Now I'm not saying I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be impatient and be reckless at the same time. Now that I'm not gonna do. Definitely not gonna be reckless. You can be impatient and be reckless. That's a no-no. I've done that before, a couple of times. You learn from that, but I'm still. It didn't teach me a lesson on being patient. I'm still gonna go get it. Opportunity here, I'm going to get it. I don't give a fuck. So that's just my take on it. You know, that's what I wanted to talk about today. And that's what I wanted to close out the show with. You know, just patience, man. I hate it, and I want you guys to leave a comment, and I know a bunch of you guys feel the way I feel about it. So, you know, like, subscribe, leave a comment. You know, I'll take suggestions and all that shit. I don't give a fuck. I want to make the show better, but I got to get on my gridiron, and I know I'll be slacking, but I get into my groove. I just got to sit down and start writing, but. And that's not being, and see, I need to get on that. I need to not be patient with this and get on this, but this is just a hobby thing, you know. What I'm really doing with my life, I'm not being patient with. I'm out here doing it. This is just a hobby that I like to do, so. But anyway, man, I want to thank y'all for joining me today. And you know, I'm gonna go on and get up out of here. I'm gonna leave y'all with one of my favorite house songs. Shout out to house music. I'm glad I discovered you. Shout out to Murad. He the one that put me up on house music. He's from Newark. He got killed back in the late 80s. Got hit by a car. He's from Seth Boyden out there by Dayton Street in Newark. He the one put me up on house music, and I've been in love with it ever since. So y'all enjoy this, man. We out. Yeah. Until next week, y'all. Maybe. I always say that, right? Remember, this used to bump on the radio, boy. Shout out to Jersey. Shout out to North, Trenton, Camden, Patterson, Eastwick, Linden, Roselle, Broadway, even Union, old suck-ass Vauxhall. Knuckles. Yeah. Jersey City, what up? Asbury Park, what up? Willenboro, what up? Camden, what up? Hell, Metuchen, what up? Woodbridge, what up? New Brunswick, what up? Plainfield, what up?
Short on cash, I've got your length. When you're weak, I'll be a strength when you're cold.
East Orange, what up?
I'll be a heat.
Irvington, what up? Hillside, what up? Bayonne, what up? Hoboken, what up? what up? Did I say wrong way? Just in case. Roselle Park, what up? Atlantic City, what up?